Hello everyone. This is Amy with Simply Elizabeth Crafts, and I have one more project for you using the Charming Duck Pond. This is a bundle that has dies as well as the stamp set. The stamp set has some really great sentiments, and then of course you've got a bunch of the images. It also has coordinating paper. You can see I've used a whole bunch of mine already. And then of course this is a suite, so it also has some embellishments that go with it, which I don't have right here in front of me, but this is a great cute bundle. And on Monday we made these cards right here, and then that one, and of course this one right here. If you place an order using the host code that is in the description of this video, $35 before tax and shipping, you will get those 3 make and takes in the mail directly to you. If you spend $50 prior to shipping and tax and shipping, then I will add on the last project, which is this one right here. So you'll get a total of 4 make and takes if you spend $50 before the tax and the shipping. All right, so let's dive right on in. And we're gonna pull our pieces out here. And because we're just creating one card, we are actually gonna go through and die cut everything so that you can see that part as well. All right, so we've got our card base here, and there is a blog post for this card, so you can grab all the measurements right off of that, as well as a list of all of the products that I am using. All right, so we're gonna set that aside. The first thing we're gonna do is let's go ahead and stamp our bunch of our images here. So with our Granny Apple Green, we are going to, I need to pull that out. And then we also have Garden Green that we're going to be stamping with. And let's do the Garden Green first. We're going to stamp our happy birthday right here in the center, like that. Then we are actually going to take some black memento after we take and close that up so we don't get it all over us. We're going to take some black memento. We're going to stamp the outline of our frogs. Right here. Now on this sample, I actually stamped the duck and then colored it and then cut it out. But I've decided I just want to go with the paper, and we're going to cut it out from the paper itself. All right, so then for our frog, we have the inside here, which is an actual stamp. So we're going to stamp that, and it's going to be Granny Apple Green. I just want to make sure I get it all lined up properly. Okay. Then we are going to take Lemon Lime Twist, and we're going to take the blends for it. And you can either do the light or the dark. I did the light, so that's what we're going to do now. And we're just going to color in, if I can stay within the lines. All right, so there we go. We are then going to do our die cutting. So we're going to have these 3 here that we're going to die cut along with our designer series paper. All right, so we're going to take and we're going to actually cut this down so that we can put a lot more onto our plate here. So I've got that. and we'll grab our our frog outline. We'll stick that right there. And just because I'm going to be putting other things on, we're going to hold that down and we're going to put some tape right there on it. All right, and then we're going to take this piece here and we are going to cut out these 3 right there. And then we're going to grab that one right there. Okay. And then we should be able to get this on here. Let's see if we can move this up like that. And we'll stick that there. And we're going to grab this big round die and we're going to put it right up here. I'm going to put a piece of tape on it just to make sure it stays. Then we'll run all of this through. We're going to set this right back up over here. Like that. And then we're going to take this and we're going to cut out. We want these 2 right here. This one here is not gonna, it doesn't emboss at all. So we're gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna grab a tool if I can get it out, and we're just gonna poke that right out. Okay, so this is gonna come right here. We're gonna tape it there. And we're gonna run it through. Okay, so then we've got both of our frogs now. And then we're going to pull this off right here. We do not need this piece. And we're going to take, I was hoping the tape would get it out, but that's not going to work. So let's pop that out. And you'll see this piece doesn't have any of the scores that these do. And so we're going to do something a little different with that piece when we get to it. All right, so we're going to set that aside. And then this can go back here so I don't lose it. And then we need our duck right here. We're going to put our whole piece on. We're going to line it up. Tape it down, and if you wanted to, let's do that. We can actually cut out this one right here as well. So we could do a little chick too. All right. And we'll take these pieces off. Okay, so now that we've got all these cut out, we're going to leave all of these right about there. We're going to cut these two out with some paper snips. And how you're going to do that is you're just going to cut on the little notches that are available right there. And then you'll do it on this side right here. And then of course, right here as well, if it'll let me get my scissors in there. Okay, so then we've got that one. And that one's gonna go there, right there. And then we've got this one. And we'll cut it right there. And then we just need to cut it right off of that piece. Okay. Now I'm going to grab a glue dot and we're going to attach these with glue dots. You could also use liquid glue if you wanted to. All right, and then it'll just fit right on over just like that. And then this one as well. And I'm just making sure to put 2 glue dots because that'll make sure that it is secure in its spot. Okay, and I'm going to take my scissors and just trim this little part at the back of it because we don't want that part. Okay, all right, now we are going to take our designer series paper and we're going to put it behind. So what I want to do is I want to take liquid glue now as I throw it across my table. And we are going to just kind of add a little bit of liquid glue all the way around. You can just do a thin line. Okay, then I want to add a little bit here and here and there and there. Okay, then I'm going to take my piece. I'm going to line it up. I'm going to lay it down. And then ta-da, I'm gonna straighten that out just a little bit. Then we're gonna press the down there and we are gonna take this one here. So this one here will just about fit perfectly in there. So it's gonna overlay just a little bit, which is just fine. And I think that makes it work. And so we're just going to add glue dots. And then it's going to stick right there to that paper, the designer series paper. And ta-da! Okay, now I had cut out an additional one for my sample, but I think I'm just going to leave it with 2 since I cut out the duckling as well. This one we're going to just kind of put here and cover up the end up underneath. So we're going to take some glue dots again, but you've got that little dip there, so we just want to hide that behind our brush. So we're going to stick that right about there. Okay, then we're going to take this one, put our glue dots on it, and we're going to stick this one right about here. Okay, then we have our frog that's going to go there, so we'll do glue dots on our frog. That. Okay. And then we're going to put, oh, no, wait, actually, I do have another one. There we go. So we're going to stick this one. Well, we would put it there, but I think I messed that up. So we'll just stick it, we'll just leave it off. No big deal. We're going to take many dimensionals, because I put the frog down a little lower since I didn't think I had it. but it was hiding. Okay, and then this is going to come right here. Okay. And then next we're going to put our duck on here, and I definitely like that duck better. So we're going to do regular dimensionals for this size duck. And we're going to cut a little edge off here. And that is just so that we can put it on the feet. Like that. And we'll put our duck right about here. And then since we have our little chick or duckling, I guess duckling, not chick really, we're gonna put mini dimensionals on it. And we'll put this one over here. Ta-da! Okay, now we're gonna take our happy birthday that we cut, or that we stamped, and it's gonna go across there. First, we want to take our linen thread. And we're gonna tie a bow. Like that. Then we'll trim off the ends. If I can get it to work with me. Okay. This is going to go right about here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my seal. We're going to put a little bit there. And then we're going to flip it over and figure out how we want the bow. And I kind of think I want it at an angle. So we're going to do it just like that. Then we'll flip it over. We're going to grab dimensionals. We're going to put a dimensional there, 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 and then one more right there. We will put this right here at the bottom. We're going to flip this over. Put a bunch of dimensionals on the back here. And one more. We'll put this right here on the front. Like that. And then let's add some sentiments. Some embellishments. And since I've got this little pokey tool, we're just going to use it. And we're going to stick one here and here. Then here and here. Then one more right there. Okay, there we go. I definitely like that duck better. Way better. So this is the last project for using the Charming Ducks Pond, or Charming Duck Pond. I hope you have enjoyed all of the projects. Again, make sure you check out the blog post. And here are all 4 cards that we have made. Right here. There we go. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, everyone. Bye.